Hey guys, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. So I actually uploaded the first episode today. I did get a bit of feedback on there, a couple of notes about certain things. But yeah, things have changed between 1.7 and 1.12, so there are a little bit of a difference, I guess. I did update a couple of mods, so I removed the one probe and added Viola, or I guess it's called. Here's what I'm looking at now or something. It doesn't seem to give me different information really, although I haven't tried a pit kiln, for example, see if it shows like the time on it. We'll have to try that. I have like blur, which just blurs the background a little bit. I added chisel and bits. Now the thing about those though is that you know, the tools for it. Oh, do I not see them in here right now? Because I just had an error with my script. Yeah, I couldn't have an error with my script, so I need to restart. But you know, they use like vanilla ingots and so on, so it's a little bit different. So I'm gonna have to adjust the recipes. But there's also the unlimited chisel works, and AC just released a I don't think it's out yet. It's in the TFC Discord though, a add-on that adds support for TFC, so you can actually see that all these like TFC bricks now also have a chisel version, which is really cool. So we can use that. I also have chisel and bits because so what I learned is that these things here, where are they? These things. This is what I think used to be these little sticks you could place. They're like just 1 pixel wide and then like a block tall, for example. You could build like little mini structures. I think that's what they used to do. That's not a thing anymore in this pack. That doesn't exist. So you know, there's no like need for that. On top of that, I did make a couple of extra tools, and the did I make the chisel? I thought I made the chisel. I might just be blind. Where would it be if it's not in here? Unless I messed something up. Is it down here? I could have sworn I made a chisel, didn't I? Because I made a couple of extra tools. I made a maze to try it out. I made a copper axe. I made another prospecting pick, I think. At least I thought. Why am I missing stuff? Am I crazy? Oh, it's in here, right? In the large vessel. Okay, they can't be in there anymore, can they? No, they can. Where did it fall out? What? The trunk could not handle. Okay, I'll talk about this in a bit. I've been updating mods and stuff. So before I talk about this, I did make the you know, the hoe, another prospector pick, and like I said, I thought I had made the chisel too, but I guess I didn't. Unless it, no, there it is. Okay, but it doesn't work anymore. Like, you can't actually chisel down blocks anymore with this. So this, as far as I can tell, is only used to craft like things in your inventory like this now. You needed like a hammer in your hand or on your hotbar at the same time to do that, but that doesn't exist anymore. So instead I have chisel and bits, right? So we can still have micro blocks, but yeah, we have to adjust the recipe slightly. I was talking about how these barrels no longer contain items, only fluids. And we do still have these guys, so the large vessels. So these can still contain items. We can seal them and then pick them up. And I think they're like very similar to these guys, where where you can only carry like one of them at a time, otherwise you slow down. So yeah, that's a way of making them, and they're called large vessels, I think, and they're basically just like this, and then you smelt them down, right? So pretty easy. I did add like an ambient sounds. There's like a couple more ambient sounds in the background. Looking at the thing. So the reason why stuff fell out, I think, well, it seems odd. Maybe it just does it with some tools. The trunk could not handle your junk. Okay. It's because there's like a mod that adds, what's it called? TFC containers or something. It doesn't show up in here. It's like a, well, it must show up in there somewhere. See container maybe? Huh, maybe it doesn't show up. It's an add-on that basically makes certain other containers, oh, oversized item in storage, this one, not hold your stuff anymore. So, although it seems to behave really weird, like we can't put the hoe in here, but we can put these in here. So, I don't know, maybe that mod isn't great. Maybe I'll have to remove that again. We'll see, but like it's supposed to be like an add-on for, you know, modded containers, for example, to do stuff with. I do have a backup mod, so my saves are fine. Phosphor, just a few fish, so I keep doing that. So we'll see little fish in the ponds, so we can actually go up to them and kill them and get some food. And then also, I added signposts, but I'm not sure yet about this. This is like a teleportation mod to set up like waystones, kinda. I would have to adjust the recipes for these quite a bit, because they are, you know, they require some vanilla items, but I'm not sure yet if I'll use this one. We'll see. And then, you know how like in 1.7 apparently, oh yeah, my torches went out because it was raining. In 1.7 apparently you had to make the crafting table and then you would get the 3x3 crafting, right? It doesn't exist anymore, but now you can just press a button. I put it on C, and that opens up a crafting grid in your inventory, even if you didn't make this crafting table yet. So we can use that, right? But I guess if I would have started out, I wouldn't have used it until I made a crafting table or something, but yeah. Also something I want to check, we do have a copper ore now, so apparently tool class, metal. This one might be able to tell us about nutrients or something. There's like no mode switch though with tools in this, so I don't know. I don't think that exists anymore. It might not exist anymore. I'm not sure, so maybe there's no more nutrient in those things. I have no idea. Also, I noticed that you can hold, so if you press V, right, it puts it down like this. If you hold Shift and press V, it puts it on the ground like this. Does this work on a wall? No, it doesn't. Okay. That would have been nice. Oops. Can I trample this? How do I get that back? Probably need a block. Probably need a block on top. Okay, cool. I dug this out here because I was doing some smelting, so we did get a couple of that, you know, the tetrahedrite last time, so I used that to smelt up a bunch of copper, like I showed you. There's a couple of copper tools here now that we have, which is really cool. We can use these. And then the other thing is that I learned is, there's actually a couple of things I want to do. One of them is very exciting, going down to the ocean and get sand. I can't believe that that's like exciting, but it is exciting to me. It's like, ooh yeah, we're getting sand. Can you believe it? Sand, guys! That's something we want to do, but the other thing is, I was looking at the, was it a quern or whatever? Wait, there's 2? Handstone? Oh, yeah. I think you put this one on top, right? Yeah. And they require these smooth blocks, right? And I was like, how do you get these smooth blocks? Oh, it's just actually raw there too. Well, in any case, but to get the smooth stone, you need the raw stuff, right? And I didn't know how to get the raw stuff, but I did look it up. I know how to do it now. It's kind of interesting. And, you know, I thought of keeping this boulder, but I'm actually going to take this boulder away because it's going to help us with digging out stuff. So the way you get the raw stuff, I'm just checking how I want to do this here. Okay, I think I'll do this here. Hopefully this doesn't collapse. So you need to basically expose a rock, the rock you want, on all 6 sides, right? Top, bottom, left, right, forward, backwards, with an air block. If you do that, they will pop off and fall down as like a normal block, like a smooth block. That's how you get them. So what we can do here is remove this, I think. And then this one, for example, if I mine this block now, it's going to be exposed on all sides and it falls off like this. There we go. There is a raw slate. So that's how we do this. It's a bit tedious. Again, fun tedium. And I'm sure we can come up with some cool ways of maybe making this automatic later. I could imagine like a cobblestone gen or something being able to do that. But that's something we'll explore in the future when we have more tech and that kind of stuff. So we can definitely do this. The other thing I would like to do is check out how to make charcoal. Now, I think it's very similar to the mod Charcoal Pit, which is a mod I really like. Oh, what's happening here? Why are these all falling out now? Oh, I need to disable that mod. Really? Why would it? Okay, there seems to be some conflicts with that mod. With a container mod. That ain't good. That ain't good. Okay. I guess let me quickly restart and disable that mod and also fix that crafting recipe there. Alright, just restarted. Still a little bit loading in, so it might be a little bit stuttery, but now it should not spit out my tools anymore, which is good. I might actually use this as like kind of like a tool storage if I don't need things on me right now. Like I can put these things in there, right? And I'll try out the maze at an enemy and then we can just seal this and take this with us. So we have a bit of an inventory storage for tools, but what I was about to do here was the thing with the the charcoal stuff. Now, we don't have a lot of logs. I don't know if we can mix them. I guess we can try. So we can set up 3 at least. Let me put down this one. Oh, not like this. Oops. Not like that. Completely wrong. Shift click. There we go. Okay. So, the way we do this, if it's similar to charcoal pit, which I think it is, like the mod charcoal pit. Do we have a knife still? I probably should have made a knife. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. I do have an extra, like, ingot cast here, because I had to make more stuff, but... do I want to make one right now? No, probably not. Okay, we'll just make this later. We'll just use the normal knife for now. That is totally fine. I'll make just 2 again, I guess. It's also a nice little weapon. I just want to clear out a little bit of the spot here because it's a bit too grassy, because we need to set things on fire. Oh yeah, I did move the banana tree over here because my house needs to be... Oops, I keep pressing C because that was my zoom in before. Might have to change that again. Because the thing over there is kind of full of stuff. So let me just get rid of these. More sphalerite. I hope that we can find some bismuth. I don't know how. I guess we just have to like find it somewhere out in the world. But that would be something nice to get. So we can make some bismuth tools. Because I think that's the next kind of tier. I'm actually not entirely sure the progression yet. I think in my mind currently what we have to do next is find bismuth, make a forge, make bismuth tools, and probably also get like iron then or something, and look into the bloomery. That's kind of the stuff I want to check out. I don't know if that's the correct order or whatever, but that's what we're gonna probably try to do. And probably try to do some animal stuff early on too. But anyway, I think the way this works, I actually didn't need my fire starter now that I think about this, is, oh, we can make more now since we just cut down more trees, is we do log piles. I don't think they have to be full. They need to have at least 4 in them from what I read. But if you want to stack them on top of each other, they need to be full. So that's something to keep in mind. We are not going to stack them, so that doesn't affect us currently. What was that sound? Heard a weird sound. Oh yeah, and there was a cool little add-on. Okay, it's not gonna work. For dynamic surroundings that makes sure that the tools from TerraFirmaCraft also will have sounds, like the armor and everything, so that should be good. Okay, and then we need to cover this. I think we can cover these sides already. We just leave one exposed for now. We throw our torch on, let this thing get set on fire, and it should ignite all the connecting ones too, even though they're covered. And then once that is on fire, we put the last one down, right? And you can see it's smoking now. All 4 blocks are smoking. So this is going to slowly turn this into charcoal. So we can visit that whenever that is done. I don't know how long it's going to take. And I don't know if things kind of like stick around if you... Oh, sorry, keep going if you leave. Because like in normal Minecraft, right, it gets unloaded chunk-wise. But if I remember correctly, there is something in here where you actually... Why do you not stack? Oh, we can't sort the inventory, huh? Where you actually come back after a while, even though you haven't loaded a chunk, and it's actually like it made progress. I think, I'm not entirely sure. Now I don't have food, which is a bit of an issue, and it's getting nighttime. Well, I guess we can just go kill something outside. Do we have any food in here? Oh, I made a bunch of torches apparently. Actually, I don't like, that's what I was looking at, right? Lantern. There's no like lantern or something? Lamps? Because the torches go out. Bismuth lamp. There's no recipe. I don't know how to make those. Maybe in an anvil? We'll have to check out those. Okay, let's see if we can make a boat. I would assume, if it's like the other stuff, it's just, yeah, we can make boats. Okay, let's make 2 boats. They don't stack, unfortunately. I'll bring some extra logs just in case. And I do want to go down to the ocean, like I said, and probably just see what else we can find on the way, but should I wait out the night, or should we just go? I think we should just go. I'll just put my torches in the offhand so we can see a little bit. I do have my mace. It doesn't seem that strong. 4.58 and 3 attack speed. I mean... Oh, but it's like instant. Wait, do I not have my indicator bar? Hold on a second here. Where would that normally be? Video settings, indicator, hotbar, crosshair. Okay, there it is. Oh no, it's not instant. Okay, but yeah, it's pretty fast. I think it's like a sword probably. And I think Tile was saying that at least in 1.7 version of TerraFirmaCraft, it kind of depended on which weapon you had. It would do different things. It does lag a little bit. Let's do fast. Doesn't look as pretty, but the dynamic light. But it's gonna work better. Ooh, more seeds. We should probably grab these so we can plant more at our base. Careful here. Keep an eye out for stuff. Now, something else I saw is, so we were trying to find these goldenrod flowers, right? Yeah, it doesn't give me anything. For clay before. Turns out, at least in this version, I think, in 1.12, there's more flowers that have indications of clay. One of them is these like really big flowers we saw before. They're like on the ground. They're like kind of like not lily pads, but they're like really big with 2 big leaves. Oh, 4 big leaves. Not sure if you remember seeing those, but those also indicate clay, and I were some at spawn, I'm pretty sure. So kinda missed those one. Oh god. Oh, I think it does actually more damage against him. It did 5. Ooh, bismuth. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. We do need this. Oh, bismuth. What's it called? Bismuthine or something? Bismuthinite. Bismuthinite. I don't know how to say that. We're pretty hungry, unfortunately. Okay, there's some stuff here. I can pick them up. I'll leave them there for now. I'll just come back and get them later. Oh, pumpkin? No, it's not a pumpkin. It's a sequoia log. I probably should have killed that deer we encountered. Oh, well, speaking of food. Yeah, and I double checked too. These guys, anything that's not a pig, sheep, cow, and maybe horse. I'm not sure if horse. Oh hey, malachite respawns and despawns. So we can just kill these freely. Like it's not gonna. We're not gonna waste it. Oh, we can hear the ocean. That's really nice. That's really nice. And there's some beach. Yay, we found the beach. Okay, but we do need to eat something, so we're just gonna set up camp here a little bit out on the beach, and we might also explore a bit. Might as well do it. Big ocean here. Oh, actually, I don't know if that's a giant. No, it's probably an ocean. We'll see. Okay, so we have. Did we bring fire starter? I did not. And oh, we need a log though, right? So need to go chop down a tree real quick, because you need the log to make the campfire in this one, unlike 1.7. Oh, I kind of like the mace, but I feel like I might as well also use... Oh, there's a pig, for example. Might as well also use the axe I had. It was pretty good. How can I get up here without making everything collapse? Okay. Oh, that's a big one. Maybe use up my axe here. Wouldn't mind getting more logs, because we really need more... you know, we need like charcoal and building blocks and that kind of stuff. I think we're building out of chestnut though. And you really don't get a ton of chestnut from those trees. Now, is this gonna destroy my axe? I think it has like 500 durability or something. Oh no, that did like barely a dent. I mean, it took out quite a bit, but not nearly as much as I thought it might. There's some leaves up there, so that's nice. There's another pheasant. Come here, buddy. Sorry, I need your food. I need to survive. Ooh, okay. That was kind of lucky. Hi. Okay, the dynamic light does make it a little bit stuttery. More bismuth. Let's make one. Bismuth. I might actually... You know, I'm using the shaders and stuff, but... I think there's something wrong with my PC or setting, because I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be this laggy, but I might switch over to just the Optifine's internal shaders. It gives the game a really interesting look, in my opinion. Completely different from this, where we have these nice shadows. It almost removes all the shadows, but I kind of like the look, so... And it runs a lot better, so I might do that. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3. 1. And... hopefully we're lucky. Still luck-based. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's put a lock in there, and then we just cook up these guys. And that should be good. I'm so glad we don't have to take care of the decay or something. I think that's actually a nice change. Hot. There we go. I wonder if we can cook this again. Not sure. Let's have a snack. Nice. Yeah, they also changed the food groups, right? It used to be like specifically, I think, vegetable, fruit, etc. Now it's like more fat, protein, vitamins, etc. I think minerals comes from milk. So it's a little bit different. It's cool, it's interesting. Look at all these logs we have that we can't put anywhere currently. That's okay. Hi, horse. Do you want to be a snack too? No? Oh, maybe he does. Maybe he does. No. I won't kill a baby horse. Yet. Maybe if I get really hungry, I will. Alright, I'll wait on this one. We still have a little bit room there, and I guess I can take these back, and... I guess we're good here. I don't think I need to do anything else. So we do have the sand here, which is great. So we can just go dig up this a little bit. Because we want to get some glass for our base, at least. Not sure what else we need this for, but... Luckily, this doesn't take a long time to mine. Unlike, you know, certain like stone or something. Always takes a while. So that's nice. This does not collapse. Oh, it does. I guess it's always just a chance, right, that it collapses. Okay, now our copper tool. Just to make sure we use up the stone one first. Seems a bit faster, which is nice. Not super fast compared to stone. But you can tell, like you can see the difference, especially on the sand here. It's less visible on like rocks and, yeah. Not rocks, logs, trees. But, you know, having the durability at least on it is also nice. Okay, oh yeah, and it only stacks to 32, so our inventory might be filling up pretty quickly here. And can we store these? We should be able to store these, right? No, we can't, okay. Well, we can store the other stuff at least. Get rid of that stuff. Cool. So we actually found all the things we needed today. We need the bismuth, we have the sand, we even found some malachite. I'm not sure for what yet, but I do want to check out the ocean a bit. I don't think there's sharks. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll just see where this goes a little bit. We're going south, so that should go into warmer climates too, so... I don't know if there's deserts or something. I don't think there is. I remember seeing like this dead grass area in the 1.7 version that was really ugly. I don't know if that exists in here too. This looks more like a gigantic lake or something. Oh man, but I really want to do some more exploration stuff, and it's like that's probably one of the first things I would try to do if I want to like create a TerraFirmaCraft based mod pack. Just seeing if I could add more exploration stuff. Yeah, it's a giant lake. Does it say the biome or something? Ocean. TerraFirmaCraft Ocean. I might open up more on this side. Who knows? Doesn't look like it actually. Yeah, it's pretty enclosed. It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. These are some mountains or something. Maybe is it worth checking them out for like exposed ores? Maybe. I'm not sure. I think we did come across hematite, right? No, we did not. I think I keep thinking we did, but that was in a different save when I was testing the stuff the first time, I think. Doink. Give me my boat. Alright, we're on a different site. Actually, our spawn... No, spawn is like over... Where's our spawn? Was spawn here? Maybe. Don't quite remember. I love the sounds though, it's really nice. Seagulls and stuff. I would love to add more mods to that, just add like wildlife. Said that weird. You know, like more boars and birds and all kinds of things. There's some really nice mods for that. But then you probably want to integrate them a bit better again. Oak logs. Oh yeah, that's something we should look out for. Like new trees. Maple? Do we have maple? I'm not sure if we do, but let's put down this guy. Get our size. And just grab a couple of saplings of this. There's these giant sequoia. I should probably also grab sequoia. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. Lag spike. Yeah. Oh. Thought I heard a bear or something. I know the bears are nasty in this. So ideally I don't want to encounter them. Chestnut. Did we get any leaves? We got only one so far. There might be another one back though that I haven't picked up yet. Oh, we got two. It's not a lot, is it? If they're really that rare, then maybe we should get more. Anything? We need probably 4 at least of this one. Didn't get any there. Seems rare. I don't have ladders with me either, so... Oh, we can make one. Or some, I suppose. Yeah, we have a ton of sticks. So we can open C. And do that. Let's just make a bunch. Just kind of climb this tree. Let's do it here. And go up. Up and up and up. It's probably still gonna disable the round lock soon. Maybe. We'll see. It's really cool, but it's so difficult to build with. I wish you could switch between round locks and not round locks somehow. Damn it. Tried to hold on to it. That hurt. Oh yeah, and I double checked. The XP does not affect your health in this one anymore. Like it did in 1.7, but it doesn't in this one. So it's only the nutrition now. Which I think is good, because XP seems like a weird reason to have more health, in my opinion. It's not as survival-y, I guess. Like, why would being more knowledgeable in something shouldn't like really make you... I didn't get any saplings from that. Shouldn't really give you any more health or something, right? That's a bit of a shame. I do kind of want to bring some of the maple logs. I use up a lot of my size too, so... maybe you need a better one, or maybe I am just unlucky. I don't know. Or maybe there's no sapling for these or something. It's probably just really rare, right? Because it's a pretty good tree. Like, once you get a 2x2, you'll be good for a while when it comes to logs. So that's really nice. Anyway, let's put away this and just... Oh, pick this up. There we go. Don't leave it behind. Okay, and then over here is that giant mountain I saw. Hi, bunny. See if there's any ores exposed to it or something. And also, is this like a different rock? Limestone. Isn't that for flux? Yeah, limestone is one of them. Could be a different one too, but maybe we should grab some of this if we can. Oh, gold! Well, and speaking of the gold nugget, I think there's also a way of sluicing stuff or gold panning. There's a sluice here. I remember Isus trying this out and it never worked, so I don't know if that works in here. Maybe he just didn't know how to do it or something. I certainly don't know how to do it. This looks really cool, actually. It would be cool to build up there, wouldn't it? You would get this constant, like, whoosh sound though. Which I don't mind, but I can also adjust this. I can lower it or disable it, etc. if it gets annoying. Of course, getting up here is a bit dangerous. Let's see. Let's try to store some things. Like this, this, and this maybe. Boink. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I like this. Meats, milkweed. Was that one for clay? I don't remember. Maybe not. Well, I don't see any ores exposed right now. Oh yeah, very. I'm gonna have to change my key binding now. Really cool seeing all these mountains here, though. That's really neat. Something else. Oh, maybe you guys noticed, and by the time you guys see this episode, maybe I already figured it out. But in TerraFirmaCraft 1.7, lava lakes generate sulfur around them. Now, I don't know why we need sulfur yet or anything, but I just know that in this version it doesn't. Like, it says that in that thing I saw that shows you the differences between this version and the other version. And so I don't know how you would get sulfur if we need this. later down the road. I don't know what you need it for, but is there any other way to get it? Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Because from what I read, they don't generate around lava pools in this one. But I think, since there isn't too much time left here, I think I'm just gonna mine a little bit of this limestone. I could also just go probably get the, get some rocks from down there. Might be easier to do that. Actually, I might just turn these into the smooth stone, because I need some still, right? And at the same time, we collect some of the limestone rocks as well. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, so maybe I'll do that. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the episode here. I'm just gonna head back home after this, and then we're gonna just work on the next stuff, kind of, and also see if our charcoal is done or something. Might be interesting to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.